Let's face it, trying to grow an Instagram audience organically these days, well, it can feel like you're shouting into the void sometimes, can it?
Oh, definitely. You put so much effort in.
Right. Great visuals, captions, but the follower count just creeps up so slowly.
It's tough out there.
So if you are looking for that faster push, there are services like rapidboost.net that offer ways to boost your profile quickly. Just putting that out there.
Good to know the options.
But today, we're going to really dive deep into a more, let's say, structured strategy for growth. Instagram ads.
Yes, a powerful tool if used right.
Exactly. There's so much noise about it, though. So our mission here is to cut through that, really pull out the key strategies for running ad campaigns that, actually work for growing your audience and getting real engagement.
That's the goal. Because look, organic reach is still vital. You need that foundation, that community.
Of course.
But just relying on organic, with algorithm changes, all the competition, new features popping up like Reels, it often just isn't enough anymore. Your best stuff can get buried.
And the numbers back that up, don't they? I saw that Hootsuite report from 2023.
The one about the growth difference.
Yeah. Brands using targeted ads saw up to, 400% faster audience growth compared to just organic between 2021 and 2023.
400%. It's huge. That really highlights the potential impact.
It's game-changing, really.
But, and this is a big but, just hitting that promote button isn't the answer.
No, it's definitely more involved than that.
Right. Effective ads need clarity, they need creativity, and crucially, ongoing optimization. It's a process.
Okay, so we get why they matter. Let's get into the how. Where do we even start making these ads work for growth?
Well, the very first step, I think, is getting comfortable with the whole Instagram ads ecosystem.
Okay. Ecosystem. Meaning what exactly?
It means understanding the different ad formats you can use, and maybe even more importantly, the targeting options.
Ah, the targeting. Getting it in front of the right eyes.
Precisely. And Instagram's targeting is powerful because it taps into Facebook's whole advertising engine, all that user data.
Right, that massive engine. So thinking about formats, it's not just sticking a photo in the feed anymore, is it?
Not at all. There's a whole range. You've got your standard photo ads, yeah. Great for strong visuals, simple messages, easy entry point.
Okay.
Then video ads. These are fantastic for telling a bit more of a story, showing a product demo, maybe a behind-the-scenes look, up to 60 seconds for those.
Videos make sense for storytelling. What else is in the mix?
Carousel ads. These are really useful. Users swipe through multiple images or videos in one ad.
Oh, yeah. I say those a lot for products.
Exactly. Perfect for showing different products, features, or even a step-by-step guide. Then you have stories ads.
The full screen ones that pop up between friends' stories.
Yep, those. Immersive, vertical. They only last 24 hours, so they're great for creating urgency, maybe for limited time offers.
Makes sense. Taps into that FOMO, fear of missing out. And the newer formats, like Reels.
Definitely. Reels ads, super important now. Short form, dynamic video, like TikTok style. Very engaging.
Right, matching the platform's feel.
And for e-commerce, shopping ads are key. They let you tag products directly in the ad.
So people can click right through to buy.
Exactly. Shortens that whole sales funnel significantly.
Wow, okay. That's quite a few options. How do you choose the right one?
It really comes down to matching your creative, your message, to the format that shows it off best and helps you hit your goal.
So a product demo probably works better as a video than a static image?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe a carousel showing different angles, a flash sale announcement, maybe a quick punchy stories ad with a clear swipe up. Works best there.
Got it. Format serves the message. Okay, let's switch gears to targeting. You said it's powerful. How granular can we get?
Very granular, thanks to that Facebook connection. A core method is using custom audiences.
Custom audiences? Meaning people who already know me somehow.
Essentially, yes. You can target people who've, say, visited your Instagram profile or gone to your website or even engaged with your past ads. It's about re-engaging warm leads.
Okay, that makes sense. Reaching people already interested. But what about finding completely new followers, people who've never heard of me?
That's where lookalike audiences are brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Lookalike? That sounds intriguing. How does that work?
You give Instagram a source audience like maybe your best customers or your most engaged followers.
Okay.
And then you tell Instagram, go find me more people who look like these people. People with similar interests, demographics, online behaviors.
Wow. So the algorithm finds patterns you might not even see yourself.
Exactly. It's incredibly effective for scaling your reach to people who are highly likely to be interested in your stuff.
Do you have an example? Has this worked well in practice?
Oh, definitely. There was this fitness apparel brand, a boutique one. They created a lookalike audience based on their top online buyers.
Okay.
They ran some really energetic Reels ads showing their gear in action to this lookalike group. The result, a 14% jump in followers in just 1 month.
14%, that's solid.
But here's the really interesting part. Their organic engagement on their regular posts also went up by 26%.
Wow. So the ads brought in genuinely interested people who then started engaging organically.
Precisely. It shows that good targeting doesn't just get you numbers, it gets you the right kind of people for your niche.
That's a powerful connection. So custom audiences, lookalikes, what else is in the targeting toolbox?
You've also got the more traditional interest in demographic targeting.
Like age, location, hobbies.
Exactly. Age, gender, location, specific interests people have shown, maybe pages they like, things they search for, and also their online behaviors. Great if you have a really clear picture of your ideal follower.
So if I'm, say, a food blogger focused on vegan baking, I could target people interested in veganism, baking, specific chefs.
Spot on. And you can layer these things, combine interests with demographics, maybe layer on a lookalike audience. You can get really specific to zero in on the people most likely to follow you and engage.
Okay, targeting makes sense. Formats make sense. Now, the ad itself, the creative. How do we make something that actually stops the scroll and makes someone want to follow?
This is crucial. This is where the art meets the science, You can have the best targeting in the world, but if your ad creative is dull or unclear, it just won't work.
You gotta grab attention.
Instantly. It has to be irresistible, really.
Okay, let's break that down. Visuals first. What makes an ad, image, or video pop on Instagram?
Well, think about your own feed. What stops you? Usually it's high-quality, on-brand visuals, stuff that looks good, feels authentic.
Not blurry or random.
Right. Often bold contrasts or vibrant colors help grab the eye in a busy feed. And the best visuals often tell a story quickly.
How so?
Maybe an expressive face, someone moving dynamically, a really clear before and after shot, something that makes you curious. And branding, keep it subtle, integrated, not just a giant logo slapped on.
Intrigue first, brand second. Got it. What about the words, the copy?
Copy is critical for driving action. You need to start with a hook.
Hook, like a question.
Could be a question, yeah. Or a surprising fact. Or maybe addressing a problem your audience faces, something to pull them in immediately.
Okay.
Then, keep the main message clear and concise. Avoid jargon. Get straight to the point.
Simple language.
Yes. And absolutely essential. A clear, actionable call to action, CTA. Tell people exactly what you want them to do.
Like, follow us. Is that enough?
It can be, but often it's stronger if you add the why. Like follow for daily tips, or tap to learn more, or comment your story below. Give them a reason.
Can you give an example of a really good CTA for getting follows?
Sure. We saw a sustainable fashion brand use something like, want a more conscious wardrobe? Follow us for daily style tips and ethical finds.
Ah, okay. That clearly states the value, right? What you get by following.
Exactly. It connects the action, following, to the benefit for the user.
Makes perfect sense. Are there common traps people fall into with ad creative mistakes to avoid?
Oh, plenty. The big one is too much text on the image.
Right. Instagram doesn't like that, does it?
No, the algorithm can penalize it, but more importantly, users just scroll past text-heavy images. It looks messy.
Okay. Less text on visuals. What else?
Using generic stock photos. They just scream ad and lack authenticity. People connect with realness.
Use your own stuff if possible.
Ideally, yes. Or choose stock very carefully. And finally, mobile optimization is key.
Designing for the phone screen.
Absolutely. Most people use Instagram on their phones. So vertical video often works better. Make sure text is readable on a small screen. Avoid cluttered designs. Think mobile first.
Good reminders. Okay, so we've got formats, targeting, creative. Now, setting up the actual campaign in Ads Manager, how do we align the objectives and budget for growth?
Right. This is where you translate your goal into the platform's language. In Facebook Ads Manager, you need to choose the right campaign objective.
And if our main goal is audience growth, getting more followers, which objective should we pick?
Well, there are a few options. Brand awareness gets your name out there, top of funnel. Traffic drives clicks to a link, like your profile or website.
Yeah.
But for actually growing your follower count and boosting likes, comments, saves, the engagement objective is usually the most effective.
Engagement. That makes sense. It's focused on interactions.
Exactly. It tells the algorithm to find people likely to interact with your ad, which often translates well into follows if your creative and profile are compelling.
Okay, engagement objective it is. Now, money, budgeting. How much do we need to spend? Do we go all in?
Definitely don't go all in at first. It's much smarter to start small, maybe $10 or $20 a day.
Just to test the waters?
Precisely. See what works. Gather some data without breaking the bank. Then, once you see positive results, good engagement, new followers coming in, you can gradually increase the budget.
Scale up what's working. What about bidding? Automatic or manual?
For beginners, automatic bidding is usually the way to go. Let Facebook's algorithm do the heavy lifting initially, optimizing for the best results within your budget.
Keep it simple at first.
Right. Later, once you have more data and experience, you might experiment with manual bidding for finer control, but start automatic.
Okay. And you mentioned a key metric earlier, cost per follower. Why is that so important?
Cost to follower, CPF, is, well, it's fundamental for this goal. It tells you exactly how much you're spending, on average, to get one new follower from your ads.
So it measures efficiency.
Exactly. You want to track that number closely. Is it going up, down? A typical range might be, say, $0.50 to $2.50 per follower, but it varies a lot by industry and audience.
And the goal is to get that number as low as possible, right?
Absolutely. Lower CPF means you're getting more followers for your ad spend. And you'd be surprised how small tweaks to your ad image or your audience targeting can significantly impact that CPF. It's worth watching closely.
So campaigns are running, budget is set. We're not done yet, are we? It's not set it and forget it.
Not at all. Launching is just the beginning. The real magic happens in the ongoing optimization. The best advertisers treat every campaign like an experiment.
Constantly learning and adjusting.
Yes, testing, analyzing data, refining things. It's an iterative process.
And that's where A/B testing comes in, right? Testing different versions.
Precisely. A/B testing, or split testing, is non-negotiable for optimization. You should constantly be testing things.
Like what specifically?
Creative variations, for sure. Different images, different videos, different headlines, different CTAs, even different color schemes. Also, small copy tweaks. Maybe try different emojis, highlight different benefits.
Okay, testing creative and copy. What about audiences?
Yes, test different audience segments. See how your interest-based audience performs compared to your lookalike audience, for example. Or test different lookalikes.
So you're running these little head-to-head comparisons to see what performs best.
Exactly that. You're trying to isolate what works. Which combination of ad plus audience gives you the lowest cost per follower, the best engagement rate, and ultimately the most new followers?
Makes sense. And what are the main numbers, the key metrics we need to keep an eye on during this testing phase?
Okay, beyond the crucial CPF, you definitely want to track reach and impressions, how many people saw your ad and how many times it was shown.
Okay, basic visibility.
Then engagement rate. That's vital. Likes, comments, saves, shares, divided by impressions. It tells you how compelling your ad actually is.
Is it resonating?
Exactly. Also, click-through rate, CTR. What percentage of people who saw the ad clicked on it? And, of course, follows from ad. You need to track how many followers each specific ad or campaign is generating.
So you're looking for ads that get good engagement and lead to follows.
That's the sweet spot. High engagement often correlates with follows, but you need to track both. Sometimes an ad gets clicks but not follows, or vice versa. You need the full picture.
And once you find those winning ads,
You double down, put more budget behind what's working, as what's not, and don't forget retargeting.
retargeting, remind me what that is.
Showing follow-up ads specifically to people who've already interacted with you. Maybe they click a previous ad or visited your profile but didn't follow yet.
Giving them another nudge.
Exactly. A tailored ad saying, hey, liked our content, follow us for more, can be very effective for that warm audience.
Okay, wow. This is a lot, but it's super helpful. Let's try to boil it down. Can we create like a step-by-step game plan for someone wanting to run ads for audience growth?
Yeah, we can definitely summarize it. Here's maybe a 7-step approach.
Get me, step one.
Step 1, clarify your goal. If it's audience growth, set your main campaign objective to engagement in Ads Manager. Be laser focused.
Got it. Goal is engagement, step two.
Step 2, define your target audience. Really dig into Instagram Insights. Use Facebook Audience Manager. Know exactly who you're trying to reach, demographics, interests, behaviors.
No ideal follower, step three.
Step 3, build eye-catching creative. On-brand visuals. Choose the right format, write magnetic copy with a clear follow us because CTA.
Great creative, step four.
Step 4, set up campaigns smartly. In Ads Manager, choose your placements, feed, stories, reels. Set that initial small daily budget and start with automatic bidding.
Smart setup, step five.
Step 5, split test relentlessly. Always be testing. At least 2 or 3 variations of creative and audience to start. See what works best.
Test, test, test. Step 6.
Step 6. Monitor metrics and iterate. Watch that CPF, engagement rate, follower growth. Analyze the data. Adjust your budget, creative, targeting based on what the numbers tell you. Don't be afraid to change things.
Data-driven decisions. And step 7.
Step 7. Retarget and nurture. Use follow-up ads for those warm audiences. Invite them again to follow. Keep providing value.
That's a fantastic framework, super actionable. Do you have one last quick case study maybe showing this in action?
Sure. Think about a small, natural skincare brand. They ran carousel ads for 4 weeks.
Okay.
They targeted women, 25-45, interested in organic skincare, people who followed similar brands. The carousel showed before and afters some product benefits.
Nice and visual.
And the CTA was simple, soft. Follow for daily natural skincare tips and exclusive offers.
Clear value proposition again. And the results.
Over those 4 weeks, a 35% increase in followers.
35%? That's huge for 4 weeks.
Right. And their organic engagement rate more than doubled, too. It shows that bringing in the right people via ads boosts everything.
That really drives it home. Targeted ads attract an engaged audience. Okay, one last but really important point. How do these ads fit with your regular organic Instagram content?
Ah, yes. Crucial point. They absolutely have to work together.
Mm.
Paid ads are most effective when they're part of a cohesive strategy that includes strong organic content.
They're not separate things.
Not at all. Think of ads as the introduction, maybe the handshake. Your organic content is the ongoing conversation, the relationship building.
So the ads bring people in, the organic content makes them stay.
Exactly. The ads grab attention from a wider, targeted group. Your organic stuff needs to deliver on the promise of that ad and nurture those new followers.
So what does that strong organic presence look like in this context? What elements are key?
Consistency is huge. A consistent brand look and feel. Value-driven captions that offer more than just a description. Insights, tips, stories.
Going beyond the picture.
Definitely. Also, using stories and reels frequently for that more casual behind-the-scenes feel.
Yeah.
Real-time engagement.
Keeping it fresh.
Yes. And actively engaging with your audience. Responding to comments, DMs, building that community feel.
Right. So if someone sees my ad, likes it, clicks to my profile.
They need to see confirmation that, yes, this is the place for them.
Yeah.
Your organic grid, your recent stories, they should all reinforce the value promised in the ad.
It validates their click, their potential follow.
Precisely. It shows the depth and authenticity behind the ad they saw, gives them a reason to stick around.
This has been incredibly insightful, really unpacking how Instagram ads can fuel growth. The big takeaway for me is it's not just about spending money.
Not at all.
It's this blend, right? Smart, data-driven targeting mixed with really compelling creative that speaks to the audience.
That's the heart of it.
Yeah.
And a commitment to learning, testing, adapting. It's never static. You have to keep experimenting to see what works for your audience, your goals.
No magic bullet, just strategy and iteration.
You got it.
Well, this gives us all a lot to think about. So maybe the final thought for everyone listening is this. How could using Instagram ads strategically not just grow your numbers, but actually help you build a really vibrant, engaged community? What's the first step? Maybe just one small step you could take this week to start exploring that.